Hey, I wanted to make this short video about the carb for the 212 or the 196. There's also another model. I'm not sure what it is. Honda, Predator. They made a lot of these motors. The motor's a Honda clone. This one's the 196. It's, you know, it's a nice motor and all. It's actually a fairly brand new motor. When I got it, I didn't have a carb. So I bought a carb, you know, the same one that goes on my other mini bike. Even though it's a 212, same carb. And, well, it hasn't ran for, well, it's not ran good at all. And I wanted to show you why. And I don't know if you can totally see it in there. You definitely should be able to now. There's some, it's not really plastic, some sort of little protector thing in there, just to, you know, keep it clean or something while they shipped it. So if you're having such problems as this, make sure you get that out of there. Because, well, that isn't going to make your motor run any better. Obviously, that's not supposed to be in there when it's on the vehicle. I just wanted to warn people because I just happened to notice it while I was trying to play with this again, trying to figure out what the issue was. And that's obviously a major issue, having something that isn't supposed to be in there. I mean, that's blocking flow basically completely when this thing's closed. So yeah, that's a major issue, and is probably the whole reason this thing isn't running for much of anything anyway. I also wanted to show something else. This is the gasket that goes on before the carburetor. Now, I've looked at diagrams, and this is how it looks like it's supposed to go on. But this doesn't make sense. It really, really doesn't. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. I had to check because this is actually broken on mine a little bit. But you'll notice it's there, even though it's broke up here. You may not be able to tell for sure, but there's a little bit of a lip of an issue there. And there's also a little bit of a lip that would stick out here, even if it wasn't broken. I don't know why the document has it like that. I can't find a version of this that goes backwards. But if you put it on this way, it goes nice and snug and fit, and it makes perfect sense. It's nice and flat. You know, I figured I'd just show that just in case anyone else, you know, noticed that issue. But, yeah. Anyone having problems with a, you know, new carb? Check it. Look it over, because you might be having the same issue that I was. And, that's probably the only issue I have with that carb, because that's a brand new carb. I put it on myself. And, screwed up and left some stuff in it. There's also supposed to be something in the bottom of the carb, in the bowl, some kind of gel. Apparently the gas eats away that gel. I don't know exactly how true that is for every carb, but that's also something to keep in mind. Hopefully the heater isn't too loud. I don't think it should be. I should be able to talk over it pretty well, and if all else fails, I'll try to normalize the video. But yeah, hopefully that helps. And you'll be seeing this guy a little bit more in the future. It's just a little too cold right now. Yep. So that gasket's on correctly. And the motor seems to be running fine now. Oh, well, I even had the gas off there. Must have had nothing in the bowl. But yeah, that was the issue. I also backed the carb off. It's the screw on the back is now at 1 1/4. I had it really far out because it was about the only way I could get it to run. But yeah, motor's running. Motor's running good. Seemed a little slow on the idle, so I might back that screw out, or you know, I might have to play with it a little bit. But I mean, heck, it didn't die. It's running. Yeah, that problem's done. Only about 3 or 4 other ones to do. So yeah, disco.